Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another review of the Korean drama Jirisan, and this episode, it was really good, especially the forest fire scene. It really reminded me of Descendants of the Sun. I'll talk more about that in a moment. And the ending. They're they're doing a really good job in really pointing fingers at DaeJin, really classifying him as the culprit. But I don't think he is. If he is, then it'll be too obvious. First, let's talk about the forest fire. It really did remind me of Descendants of the Sun. It was after the earthquake and all of the soldiers were trying to save the people who were trapped. The forest fire was the same thing. Just seeing the rangers, the police, the firefighters there to evacuate the residents, control the fire, and then eventually put it out. At the same time though, HyeonJo and the kids were trapped in the burning building. They eventually escaped. But man, I really thought the burning tree really hit one of the kids. I'm glad it didn't. Then the whole situation changed when the Rangers couldn't get in touch with YiGang. So now they're trying to save YiGang, but YiGang is trying to save the kids, which she found in the cave. And that cave looks like the same cave from the last episode with the snowy mountain incident. Now, I don't know if they reused the same cave for a different location of Jirisan, but yeah, it just looks the same. And then the next morning comes, the fire is put out, and everyone is safe. Oh yeah, let's not forget that the skeleton that YiGang saw when she tripped, that's Seok's. That's Seok's skeleton. Now, I don't know how long it's been in the drama that the last time we saw him, we saw his body in the forest, and then now we see a skeleton. His skin really quickly decomposed. Now, I don't know if it could have been the environment in the mountains, or maybe some animals came and pick off his skin. But yeah, it was just, there's his body, there's his skin, and now we see a skeleton with no skin. Next, I want to talk about HyeonJo's visions. They're really giving it an interesting take on it. So first, he kept a logbook of all of the incidents that he foresaw. He saw 5. Here's the thing though, there's a total of 25 incidents that happened in the mountain. And he only saw 5. These 5 were murderers disguised as incidents, but the other 20 were just simple incidents. Here's my guess. I think he's having only visions involving the murderer who is out to get him. Plus he knows that there is someone out to get him. But here's my theory. Since HyeonJo saw one of his soldier colleagues murdered by the murderer, and the mountains hold this spiritual thing, this theory is a little far-fetched. What if his soldier colleague is part of the mountain, and the spiritual thing, that soldier gave the visions to HyeonJo so he can catch the murderer who killed him? Again, this theory is a little far-fetched, but since Jirisan has this very spiritual thing attached to it, sky is pretty much the limit. I really do love DaWon's and YiGang's relationship. It's like older sister and younger sister. Just seeing YiGang teach DaWon about the murderer, how he can murder people with the yogurt and old ropes. You gotta watch out for those. You gotta watch out for any other stuff as well. And I think that DaWon, with more experience, she might be like YiGang and HyeonJo, pretty much combined if you think about it. Now I want to get to the last scene. They love pointing fingers at other people. So first we see DaWon in the mountains. She's just checking on the cameras, and we see somebody following her. We see this person with black gloves, and the murderer isn't the only one with black gloves. And we also see that same person holding a bag of the yogurt. There was only one yogurt bottle in that. And the thing is that they didn't show us the person's face, but DaWon is actually happy to see that person, and that person wasn't only holding a bag of yogurt and having black gloves. That person was also wearing a jacket with the Ranger icon, badge, patch, whatever you want to call it. So it's obvious that it's DaeJin, because DaeJin is the only one who is going in the mountains and doing his own investigation. And the way that they're portraying his investigation, they're making it seem like he's the culprit. And I used to think that, but it'll be too obvious. If it's not DaeJin, then who do you guys think that mystery person could be, the one who was following DaWon in the forest? And yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, this episode was pretty good. I like DaWon's and YiGang's relationship. It really does remind you of YiGang's and HyeonJo's relationship. They're pretty close. The forest fire scene was pretty good. The last scene, even though it wasn't much, but I think we can confirm that is DaeJin. I mean, who else who would have black gloves and doing some investigation in the forest? I mean, it's pretty obvious. And I do like the little twist that they gave for HyeonJo's visions, only having visions of incidents involving the murderer. And I do stand by my theory. I mean, again, sky is the limit. Now, other than that, if you like this video, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. See ya.